Hello everyone, I'm Sven. I'm the creator of CoaMaker, the coat of arms maker. Today I want to tell you how CoaMaker came into existence because it was kind of random that it happened. It was during the pandemic, so about 3 years ago, that I started to play a role-playing game again. So I had a long break, like 10, 15 years not playing it. During pandemic, I started again to play The Dark Eye, which is like a German sort of Dungeons and Dragons. So and all this was played online, so via Discord. And while I normally play wizards, in this group of The Dark Eye, I wasn't allowed to play a wizard because the dungeon master didn't want that. So I settled with another character, and he was a nobleman. For this nobleman, I wanted to create a coat of arms. I searched the whole web. I tried, several different coat of arms makers, so heraldry tools, but none of them really convinced me. And then I thought, okay, I have to build something that is easier to use. Then I learned a lot about coding. I learned a new coding language until I found a library, a JavaScript library that helped me a lot to build this tool. Took me weeks and months to set the most basic stuff for CoaMaker. And then I had to do all these graphics, so transforming old graphics into a form that is into a format that is usable for these new technological stuff. Yeah, I remember how my hands and my fingers were even aching because it took so many hours. So, but then I put CoaMaker online and did the coat of arms I wanted to do, and then I kind of did not much. And then for 1 year, CoaMaker was just being there online, me not updating it or anything. So, and then someday, about 1 year later, I realized, wow, there are like 150 users per day on this website. And it felt amazing, and it felt so many people. So, and then I decided, okay, this is something more. So when so many people are using it, this really fills a gap that is out there. And then I decided to make it larger. I introduced the Pro version so that I could spend my time and that I could invest my time. So to build features, to introduce more graphics, to give better support to all the users. And my focus always was not that much on accurate heraldic rules, but it was more like, how can we use the symbols of heraldry and the whole idea of heraldry in a new way for new purposes. And therefore my focus was always on people who play fantasy games like me, who do world building, so who invent large worlds and share these worlds, or by writing a novel, by making a game, or just by having some kind of Wikipedia and sharing it with everyone. But at the same time, a lot of people use CoaMaker for making their own coat of arms for themselves or for the family. So today it's much more than 150 users per day. So thousands of users are using CoaMaker and its brother Flag Creator. So I'm amazed and so grateful that something that started so small, just because I wasn't allowed to play a wizard, and it's now so huge that it's my full-time job, and I'm grateful for the community which has built around CoaMaker. And yeah, it's so much fun to see what you design every day, how you interact, how you grow, how your designs are improving, and what you're building with CoaMaker and Flag Creator. So big thank you to you all. I hope this enlightens what CoaMaker was about and is about, and maybe it even is inspiring you for building something on your own. Bye.